Okay, we got a pretty good team coming to our ballpark Saturday. We were sort of looking at all the SEC statistics, and probably the important ones are like scoring defense and things like that. And actually, Alabama scored a lot of points offensively this year. But the biggest thing that they do well is called blocking and tackling. They're really good tacklers. Guys don't break a whole bunch of them, and obviously they're very good blockers. But they're the epitome of team. They're good in all areas. They're not, I don't think they have a leading passer or a leading rusher right now. Maybe not even a leading tackler, but overall as a team, obviously they're very good. But anyway, it'll be a big challenge for us. We're looking forward to it. Looking forward to having game day in Columbia. That's an honor, a compliment to our football program, to our university, that they'll come here. And obviously we know Alabama's probably the biggest reason they're coming, but that's okay. If they believe this is one of the biggest games in the country this week, then we're happy to participate. And I believe we'll give a good account of ourselves. Our guys will be really excited, ready to go. I know our fans will be. Our fans, they get up for these kind of games. And I think our team will also. So we're looking forward to trying to improve upon the play we had 2 weeks ago. And see if we can tackle better and take care of the ball better and give ourselves a chance. Try to put ourselves in position, if we can get a break or two, to pull an upset off. So that's our goal, is to be very, very competitive and see if a good break or two can't happen for us as we go through the game. But anyway, should be a fun day here in Columbia, 3:30. I guess it's the first big sellout of this year. And obviously Alabama helps do that. They helped all my buddies up at Duke. They had a sellout at Duke when they went up there also. So I think the biggest crowd up there in the last 50 years. So Alabama is the team that draws the crowd, the TVs, and everything else right now, and they've certainly deserved it. Hadn't lost a game, I guess, since 2008, sometime in there. So they're a good team, and it'd be a big challenge for us.
Steve, in running the spread offense and allowing your quarterback to run the ball some, does it present a little bit of a problem at teaching when to slide and when to go for the extra yardage?
When I run, I figured you'd know that. You asking me something? I thought you were my advisor on football. But now I have, in my 30 years of coaching quarterbacks, I've never taught one to slide feet first. We have taught our guys to protect themselves, get what you can, and get down. We actually tell our receivers to get down. After you've caught the ball and you're hemmed up, we do not ask our guys to get stood up and let them pull the ball out. We try to get on the ground after you have made as much yard as you can, find your little spot and dive in there. And hopefully Stephen can do that. I don't know if he can or not, to be honest with you, because he hasn't changed yet, but maybe we have done a poor job of coaching him not to go in there with his head down and his eyes closed. And we've emphasized it as much as we possibly can, and hopefully he will protect the ball when he runs. Quarterbacks in most offenses now have to run occasionally, and both our quarterbacks are pretty good runners, but we must take care of the ball much better. Right now we've lost 3 fumbles all year, all by the same guy. So that should not be happening as often as it has. So we hope we can change it, and time will tell.
Didn't he also he scored 2 touchdowns against, was it Georgia? When he got hit and then kept on running? Southern Miss, I'm sorry.
He made a nice run against Southern Miss when he spun off the tackler on the boundary.
And then he had one goal line when he reached over.
Yeah, I wish he hadn't done that. He fumbled on that play. Did you know that? Okay, but they gave us a touchdown. That wasn't smart, Ron. He should not do that, in my opinion. But you know more about it than I do, so you write what he should do, okay? my advisor a bit. All right, let's get off that. Go to the next set.
Steve, what's the most impressive thing about Alabama's SEC winning streak?
Most impressive? I guess what's most impressive is that they've won so many games, and they have some close games every now and then, and they've managed to pull all those out. I know their Auburn game at the end of last year was close for a while, and they pulled that one out. And obviously, the Arkansas game this year, Arkansas had a chance. They were in position, and Alabama got a couple of turnovers in the fourth quarter and ran the ball well to win that game. So they haven't really just steamrolled everyone. They've had the ability to win their close games throughout this entire stretch. As you know, Tennessee was kicking a field goal to try to win it last year, and they blocked it. So they've done whatever was necessary to win the game.
Just how tough is it to do that in this conference, which is, considered the toughest conference in the country?
Well, maybe they're a little bit better than most everyone. That obviously is the first way they've been able to do it. They have big, strong linemen that can really play on both sides of the ball. That's probably the first ingredient every coach looks for, is guys that can control the line of scrimmage. But other than that, they've won the close games during this streak also.
Steve, Patrick DeMarco, how has he played at tight end, and can you talk about the versatility he gives you in terms of personnel groups, because he can play two spots and you can move him around?
Yeah, Patrick's played well. He plays tight end, fullback, so we don't have to substitute when we're changing our formations and so forth. Patrick has played well, and we believe he'll play well throughout the year.
Justice Cunningham.
Justice has done well
Pushing him
too.
at all?
Yeah, Justice gives us another good tight end in there. We've used that two tight end formation a lot this year. That's probably one of our best running formations. Marcus probably has most of his yards when we have the two tight ends in there. So we try to use that as much as we can.
Back to the room. Coach, what are your keys to victory in this game?
The keys are hopefully not give them anything. Don't give them anything, which didn't happen last year when we played them. I don't like to reminisce about last year, but we threw one right to them, and they scored early in the game, and it was 13-6. Gosh, fourth quarter. So, but anyway, our keys are to play the best we can, and try again not to give them anything. Play well on special teams, play well offense, defense, and go from there.